So I'm not a video editor, so I feel a bit lazy when I'm trying to record. Okay, my class is a bit weird, in weird position, I think. Anyway, so yeah, I mean it's definitely in weird position, or it's just not fully extend. That's the point. I bought this glass for 300 US dollar, and the only thing I like about it is so thin. I mean the thickness is so, it's like tiny thin like this, and when I wear it, it has some specific ability, like it can dim, getting dimmers, change the color of the glass, change the color when I go out exposed to the sun, so it keep my eyes protected from the sun, and it has a very good blue filtering, light blue light filtering, so it's probably protecting my eye, keeping my eye from looking at the screen and staying, not tired by looking at the screen for too long. So today is October 19, 2022. So what I'm doing now is I'm actually in working session at the moment. I have a Java project which I need to upgrade it. It's a very old version of Java project, and I have to upgrade it to a later version. So the reason why today I don't share my screen, because there are some project information that I don't want to share. I mean, you have to keep your project private. I really don't want to anyone know about that, because that is something in the contract state. So you will not expose any clients um, uh, information or credential, including the source code and all the technology or the keyword related to it. So if you work in a project for a long time, you know that it's really important to keep everything secure. I often remove all my project right out my hard drive whenever I finish my project. But that is procedure. The IT will do it for you. So well, the reason why I started this blog is just because I really want to talk. So basically, I enjoy working late because the night is very quiet, and it keep me staying focused very well. During the morning, I had to close, to I see a lot of traffic outside, and people just have conversation, and it's really noisy outside. So if I close down my curtain, keeps light away, and close the window and turn on the air conditioner, and then it's just quiet enough, and the room is dark enough, so I can sleep well. There's a lot of things that I'm considering when I working at night. One of the things that I think is really important is the mental health. People working at night, I think it could easily get more depressed than other people, especially when you're working alone and working from home. um, the way I'm living right now is no different compared um, to the COVID time, where you know where everyone has to stay at home and no one go outside. Right now, I feeling like I have another COVID. I feel I have running nose and I have a sore throat here. I always feel there's something inside my throat. So I drink a lot of water lately, trying to keep my immune system go up. Especially drink a lot of tea and water. So I don't know. There's a lot of things that make me think about how to be have a healthy life. I think one of the most important thing and there um being sick and being alone and especially working at night is a great combination of feeling of loneliness. I mean, loneliness is not as bad as depression. I mean, if you feel lonely, that's normal. But as long as you have some motivation, that you have something you enjoy to do, then you are just fine. But if you actually keeping yourself in a thought of boredom and keep your thoughts, you know, if you don't have anything to motivate you, you can actually easily get depressed. I have never thought that I would get depressed because I have been living like that, like this, like being alone and talking with no one, and actually, isolate myself for a very long time. And the way I try to supply with to stay socialized, stay motivated is actually doing some of the work I like and invest in the time that I feel productive, like coding and doing research, doing my learning something new. And beside that, sorry about that, I'm coughing a lot. I guess I have COVID. Um, well, I'm not. I don't think I will get depressed anytime. But there's a time where I feel really really bad. Um, so when I break up with my girlfriend, I think everyone who as young as me, around 20 to 30, I think around that age, people tend to have a very special kind of laugh. So after 30, I think the laugh will be different. I have been never been there. And when I starting around 23, I starting have my first laugh. Um, you know what? I actually feel very bad when I habit to have. So when you starting have, you don't have people visiting you or care about you anymore. The feel of the difference is really real, and you have to admit that at that time you actually feel really sad. You know, especially when you rely on anyone. You know, if you actually rely on anyone, you can actually feel that. Uh, you know, let's think about the human a husband who lost his wife, for example. A lot of people get depressed. Maybe her wife just broke up with him and divorced, and then after 10 years of living together, she just left and then bring along with his children. If he had kid, and I think that man will feel depressed a lot. I mean, really sad. So that guy have to drink some kind of alcohol, trying to stay balanced somehow. Just sometimes you have to face that moment when your relationship just sucks. When something happen to be your habit, it's happen to be a norm in your life, just suddenly disappear. I feel that I do feel that in occasion where I broke up with my girlfriend, my ex girlfriend. Um, so Um, so it's happened for quite a while ago. So I don't really think about that anymore. It's just memories to forget. The more important thing right now is how you can take care of yourself, because people often say that the only person who actually love you is yourself. So there's no one else who actually can understand you enough, or actually able to take a good care of you enough. I mean, just think about that. Is your Do you think the most important person, or the person who actually take care of you a lot, is who are they? So some people would say it's their grandparent, it's their mother, it's their father. Maybe your brother or sister could be a good one taking care of you. Maybe your girlfriend, your boyfriend, your lover, your wife, your husband, your partner in general. Do you think they are actually take care of you well? I have a huge belief that it's not, because there will be some occasion where where they will where you will feel lonely sometime, and if you do not, they will not be there with you forever. That's the point. So who will be there with you forever? Who will be know you well a lot, and who will take care of you for your whole life? It's yourself. It's your body. It's your arm, your leg. It's your brain, your eye, everything in your body which you are having right now, making you an existing creature are the one that taking care of you the best. So I would always say to other people, 1 second. So uh so that is the thing, right? So that what I really talking to myself a lot lately. I'm trying to be a motivator of myself. Trying talking to myself, to know what is the next thing I should do, that actually make my life better. So I actually invest in my time, in taking care of myself. So I think there's four items for most important things. It's actually based on the Maslow um, tower hierarchy of needs. Yeah, here hierarchy of needs. So um, it's basically just that you have to have a good shelter, right? You have to have a So talking about shelter, I actually invest in my apartment a lot. I'm trying to have a very good place to live by making it looking nice. Try to have a good workstation. I have a good chair. I have good monitor. I have good PC. All of that combined is actually making my life a lot easier. I have a good kitchen. I have good for flooring. I have good bedding. I mean, all of those are contributing to my happiness every day. It makes me happy for sure. I can live with less. I know that for sure. But if you have everything available around you, it's actually it makes your life more convenient, and make your life more focused on the thing that can actually make you happy. So besides the shelter, you need to have a good income. You need to have a good security in terms of income, or in terms of finance. You have to have cash around you. If you break up with someone, with your girlfriend, and then you have no cash around you, your life is just doomed. And now you are exhausted mentally and physically. So having cash around you, have you the money, is really, I mean, have a good finance security is just so important. It's because how can you live happily without providing yourself with something you need. So you have to have the food, right? You have to have a good healthcare system. You have to go to hospital now and then to do some kind of dentist check and health check. Sometimes you have to have good food, healthy food, right? You have to go to gym and actually playing some kind of sport. All of them are actually costing money, so you have to have good income. That's for sure. And sometimes you want to buy something you need, right? um, so just think about that. And there's a lot more than that, right? You besides you have a good finance or shelter, I think you need to have a healthy body. So healthy body is about having a good lifestyle. Basically you have to sleep enough, at least like 6 to 8 hours a day minimum. I think if I have usually sleeping less before, and I just feel really tired, and it just keep my mood down a lot. So I think have a good balance sleeping, you have a good quality sleep. It's really important. So yeah, so all in that I think, um yeah, so healthy maybe it's not just about sleep enough, it's about the food you eat. So if you eat fast food every day, I'm pretty sure that your body is stuck. So I used to eat a lot of fast food. I feel very tasty when I eat it, until I feel really bad, something bad happening inside me. So I have a high blood pressure. That's why I bring this watch along with me all the time, just monitoring my heartbeat. I mean, it's really important, to keep your food healthy, because you are become things that you eat, right? Um, no, I mean in terms of the health and life expectancy. Um, will you increase or decrease depend on what kind of food you eat. So if you eat a lot of bad cholesterol, right, and you eat a lot of sugar, and you getting obese, a lot of problems will happen to you, like hyperextension, um, high blood, sorry, high blood pressure, and have a lot of things like inflammation and cancer and things like that happen to your life. So keep yourself lean by eating of healthy food and trying to stay balanced in food is really important. And beside food and sleep, you have a good habit of an active lifestyle. uh, so being active is really important as well. You have to go out. You have to actually doing some kind of workout, like going to gym, lifting the weight, and doing cardio. I think all of that you actually affecting your mood a lot, and it's really make you happier. If you are a healthy person, I definitely think you are a happy person. I'm not a happy person right now, so I do feel really bad occasionally, especially when I feel sick. I feel really bad. Yeah, I'm not happy when I feel sick, and I'm not happy when I overweight. So my body fat right now is like 36%. So I really want to reduce this to only 20%. I used to be able to do that. So it's really important to really stay lean, and to be able to do that, you really need to be, really very disciplined with yourself. Uh, yes, I'm not sure what else I want to say, but there's a lot of things you have to do in your life to make your life better. So the last thing I want to include here, is obviously the relationship. So if you take care of you really well, you are lean, you have good income, you have a good shelter, and probably you have a vehicle and everything you need to basically anything you need to make you happy. I think um you must have a good relationship with people around you. So this is the part where I'm not very good at, to be honest. I actually don't have a good relationship with um my family, my college, and my I mean, people around me really don't want to talk with me that much. They know I'm a good person at work, but to be friend with is not easy. But I don't really focus on maintaining any relationship because um, I focus heavily in myself first. I'm trying to improve in myself. I think everybody need to do that first, at first time, and then you can actually need to make friends with someone who can you can talk with. Having a friend who really close to you and able to understand you and talk to you is really keep yourself from depression. I do have a kind of friend. I don't talk that much with him, but I do occasionally have a deep conversation with him. So he a very good friend. I would treat him well. To be honest, I would treat him very well. Um, I has been overdoing that. So the point is that having a friend when you are really down to talk with you, to making you feel connected, right? Is I think it's just really important for your mental health. But obviously, everyone, including your best friend, will have their own problems to solve. They have their own mission. They have their own things to do in their career and in their family. You cannot just expect them to understand you everything. So it's just a good place to 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 display the mood, right? Okay, I feel really bad with my throat right now. I really want to talk a bit about my previous relationship a bit because it's really affect my current situation and my mood right now. Obviously, beside that is my working time is just bit awkward compared to other people. So I do have a lot of motivation in my life. One of it is just actually be an expert in my career, be really good at my job. It's really my primary goal at the moment. But other than that, maintaining a healthy lifestyle is really important too. So one of my motivation that keep me going is the ability to do more works and get more and get a higher pay. So I just keep doing what I think that work for me. Being a hardworking people person, and devote your life into to the company is really helping you. And I really want people to actually think outside the box. If you get paid by salary, it will never be big for sure. So I actually do think a bit about getting a startup going. I just not going there yet because I still spending a lot of time in getting a paycheck. So it's my safe bet for now. What else is better? I don't know. So have a good paycheck right now is really important because um, at least it keep my life going in a way that I feel safe. But obviously, I would think about doing other things. But I think as long as you have the motivation to go into startup, then you should do that. Um, I don't really have the kind of motivation yet because I don't think now I'm not living in the right place to bring my startup going. The market is just not there. So what I'm truly thinking is, I haven't thought about that, but uh, Yeah. So basically, basically, um, just feel a bit tired. I need to take some nap. So yeah. So talking about my lab, my private relationship, my private life. Um, I think I have never been in a very good relationship from the past because I don't know, I working a lot and people keep demanding me. So I mean my relationship is just not good, because it's just an unhealthy relationship. Um, I don't want to be in a relationship that constrain me. I want to work in the time that I like, and I want to really be focused. If someone keep coming to me and complaining things, you know, I will feel not happy. So that's why I break up with her. That is the main thing right there. There's no, there's definitely the reason that I had to break up with her. Yeah. And after breaking up, I remember that I just start feeling a lot better because not necessarily a lot, but I do feel different that is positive to me. First of all, I free myself from a habit of talking with a person I don't like, you know, because